Welcome to ArdinCooks. Today I'm going to be making one of my favorite dishes that I learned from my mother. Mexican chicken and rice. So, I'm going to start prepping chicken and rice. What you need to have first, of course, is chicken breast. I recommend chicken tenders instead of chicken breast because when it's smaller, it's easier to break down and to cook faster than a giant chicken piece that might take, I don't know, several more minutes, like an hour to cook compared to like the 35 minutes of this right here. Note to self, I have to do my dishes while I'm doing this, so you get some activity time for me doing that. So luckily, while I am going to be doing this, I am going to be washing my dishes, and we can have some story time while we're doing this. Let me see. To cook your chicken breast, you want to get it in a good sized pot. I'd say like a large pot of anything, not like a tall one if you're going to be doing a broth, but a regular sized pot, you know? Hold on. Like so. This, you know, not that big. And then mine's already been defrosted for quite a bit, so make sure yours is defrosted. Best not to put it when it's frozen, get it defrosted, and then do this, you know? So, open up your chicken breast, and just pour the chicken inside the water. Put the stove on a medium high. So like on a scale of 10, because my stove has like a 1 through 10 rating, I put mine on a 7. Element size, if you have that available, put it all the way across, that way it cooks evenly. And for chicken breast pieces like this, is not that big of anything. All we need to do is just cook this in there for about 30 to 35 minutes, and that should be just about done from there. Yeah. Alrighty, that's all cooked into there now. Now it's going to take about 30 to 35 minutes. For me right now, it is 1:15 on my clock over here. So about 1:40, no. I'm stupid. Hold on. $150. This should be good to go. Another good thing. To make sure that it cooks evenly as like a binder or some shit like that, people told me to put salt in here. I gauge, so let's see how much I'm gonna be putting. Like, how do I do this without? Because I have to turn this, you feel me? Or better yet. Cool. I have a little salt shaker with like a little turnable thing, so I just do 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 turns, enough for a good amount of salt like that, or about just a seasoned amount, and that should be set to go. Okay. Let's see what to do from here on out. I could prep the rest of the stuff. So let's just do that also, if anything. Yeah, we're going to be prepping the pan for the rice. So we're just going to be doing a quick little... I'm going to wash this off real quick. You feel me? Pequito, stay up there. You know, I wanted to mow my lawn today. But there's about a 30 to 40% chance of it raining. All the way to like an 80% chance. I'm like, well, shit. Never mind. I can always do it another day. Alrighty. Just wipe this down. Okay. So, to prep. Yeah. To prep for the rice, what I do, since I just feed myself, it's not going to be a lot of rice, but it will turn out more than what you need. I do about This is a half cup margin, so I do about 3 of these. So about 1.5 cups to 2 cups is what you're going to need. Unless you're feeding more, it'll gauge by pretty much that. So for this one, 1 second. Oh, there's my thing. I'm not gonna need you anymore. I'm only going to do 3. 3.5 of this one. Enough rice. Actually, hold on. I'm going to pour all the rice in the small bowl because I forgot. Luckily, I didn't do anything with this yet. But I'm not going to cook my rice as of yet. I mean, not when I'm needing to, because I want to do my onion. So I'll prep the onion really quick. As soon as I get all the rice inside this small bowl. 1 second. I got me an onion. For this one, this sized onion, I'm only going to use about 1/3 of it. So, of course, first and foremost, cut off the butt. The butt's on both sides. You ain't going to really need that unless you're into that kind of stuff. That's one piece is real, and that's another. Once I got the butt cut off, I'm going to cut this in about 1/3 angle. That was technically 1/4, but you know what? That works. Put away my onion for future use. Peel off the outside layers because those are already dried up. Not going to need that. And start dicing. You can either do it really small pieces or little strips. It's up to you. I prefer to doing it like in squares. So I dice it horizontally and then vertically to get the little square shapes of anything. You know, not too small, but not too large. That's just how I do it. Okay. As soon as it's diced up like this, that's the best way to see this. Hold on. What's like diced up like that, you know, just little pieces, just toss it in the pan. Hold on. There we go. Toss it in the pan. And don't do anything with this yet. I'm just prepping this so it'll be easier for me to maintain my time once it's time to cook everything else. I still have plenty of time to wait because my chicken is going to be cooking. So I will see you in part 2.